Hi guys, today we're going to be running a free roam mod and we're doing the SEAL team mission. Now we can go to Murmansk, and we did wear down the Soviet Navy enough, so let's see what we got here. Rearm and repair. We have the SEAL team installed. We have 8 weapons. And we're going to Murmansk. Now, we don't want to get discovered in this mission. Staying away from any patrols. Now we need to sneak in, discover it. That's part of it. I don't think that depth is right. Anyway, all hands man battle stations. Our speed is 34 knots, not too cool. So we'll go to silent running. Let's take a look at the, we see what the depth is. 442. Let's look at the chart. Okay, there's our spot. Sierra 1, let's ID that. Probably a surface ship, so let's see what we've got here. Whoops, right there.
Sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as merchant.
Sierra 2 is over here. Whoops, Sierra 3 is even closer. Let's do Sierra 3 next. That's another Andazan. Sierra 2, probably a warship. Patrol. Right there, Cashin.
Sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
Okay, our depth is 350. Quartermaster says we're at 442. It's about 100 feet below the keel. Now this might be a long mission, but what we're going to do is use compressed time. Let's try to get over in a deeper area.
Come right to 223 L.
This Cashin is probably over here. He's probably closer than it shows on the chart. Let's accelerate time a little bit. We're at silent running. Usually you get that when get some background noise when we accelerate time here. I apologize for that. Now we can speed up our sub as soon as that Cashin goes undetected. not before. So let's watch our conditions here. 424. It's coming up. It's come up to 300. Oh, 250. I'm sorry.
250 feet, dive by.
The caching's going to come right across the.
Lost contact.
Con, dive at 250 feet, dive by.
The floor is still coming up. The caching is patrolling this way. It'll probably turn around and go back. Or is that 344, 340? Getting shallower. Okay, let's change our course more towards the caching. We don't want to be discovered. Let's come south. Helm, set your course 180.
Come left to 180. Helm aye.
Steady course 180.
Con, helm, steady course.
Now what we'll do is we'll watch the caching and see which way he goes. We're trying to point our sub more or less in his direction.
Sonar new contact bearing 262, designated Sierra 4.
Let's ID Sierra 4. Looks like another andazan.
Con sonar Sierra 4 is classified as merchant.
Okay, we'll accelerate time again. Let's stop a second because I want to check the distance that we're showing from us to the caching.
Con sonar new contact bearing 08.
10,000 yards.
Sierra 5.
Let's ID Sierra 5. Thinking another patrol, but you never know. Komsomol.
Con sonar Sierra 5 is classified as merchant.
Merchant, okay. No, we're pretty quiet. We're 10,000 yards away from the caching. We'll watch that distance and we may even stop our boat. Go back to conditions. Okay, let's come down.
Sonar regained contact on Sierra.
Make depth 300 feet, dive by.
Come down a little deeper. Okay, we have several contacts, most of them merchants, which is good.
Con, dive at 300 feet, dive by.
Caching's at 9,000, 8,000. Okay. Helm,
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering aye.
make turns for 0 knots. Let's see what this caching does. I don't want to get closer than 8,000 yards. If we need to, we'll wait him out. He's turning. He's slowing down, but he's turning. I hope he resumes his course in a northeasterly direction or east-northeast. The sonar ping. Another one off to the northwest. There must be something over this way. He's at 7,000 yards. Okay, he seems to be going away, so let's go back to silent running. Or
Rig shift for ultra quiet.
rig shift for ultra quiet.
Make turns
5 knots.
5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Let's speed up time.
Making turns for 5 knots.
He's at 7,000 yards. He has sped up. Floor is at 398 feet. You need to be aware of the floor depth. Watch the patrol boats. And then stay quiet. Okay, I think what we'll do now is we'll alter our course. Helm, come right, steady course 221.
Come right to 221. Helm aye.
Let's see if we can open up that distance a little bit. Plus, see if we can go for deeper water here. Floor is at 409 feet. Seems to be
Con.
getting
Helm.
deeper.
Steady course.
Let's come down to 3.
Peak depth 300 feet. Dive
Let's
by.
go to 350.
Depth 350 feet. Dive by. Con. Dive at 350 feet. Dive by.
We're getting some little bit of confused feedback here from the dive. Floor's coming up 419. Okay, we'll come up to 300 again.
Peak depth 300 feet. Dive by.
You know, once you compress,
Dive at 300 feet. Dive by.
once you use time compression, it changes the voice feedback in the game. What I want to do is get over here, like due north, if I can, of this area where we drop off the SEAL team. And plus, once that caching disappears, we'll speed up to 10 knots. Caching is now at almost 16,000 yards. That's good. We are in his baffles, which is good. Let's see, the Cashin has radar, passive sonar. Okay. He's at 17,000 yards. Let's helm come to 10 knots.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3. Last bearing 0, 4, 5. Contact is in the baffle.
Now the reason I'm speeding up here is eventually this Cashin will turn around and come back, and I want to be down below his patrol path. Patrol zone, whatever.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4. Last bearing 2, 9, 4.
Okay.
Contact faded.
He's at 24,000 yards. Let's see if we can speed up without getting ourselves in trouble here.
Make turns for con sonar lost contact.
Perfect
Sierra
timing.
2. Last bearing
And we're doing
0,
25
8,
knots.
6. Contact faded.
We will be.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 2, 5 knots.
If you notice, we're still getting sonar pings, but they're kind of, instead of solid yellow lines, they're kind of dashed, so they're not very close. That's a good thing. And we're using the Virginia. This is the Open Roam mod, the Red Storm mod. Virginia is one of the best boats for this because of its noise level, if not the best. Okay, slowing down here. Let's see, helm. Steady course 180.
Come left to 180. Helm high. Con helm. Steady course.
I wonder if we dare speed up any faster than this. Only one way to find out. Let's give it a shot.
Make turns. Con sonar. We are cavitating.
Nope, that isn't going to work.
Make turns for con sonar. No longer cavitating.
We don't want to wake anybody up here. I am compressing time.
Con sonar. New contact bearing 318. Designated Sierra 6.
Okay, we're slowing down here. Let's see if we can ID Sierra 6. Well, we're not slowing down, but we're stopping the time compression. Well, he's not too close. I'm not going to worry too much. I don't want to slow down our speed of the boat to 5 knots to find out. But he did flash on the map.
Con sonar
Oh,
lost contact.
okay, we lost
Sierra
contact.
6.
That's good.
Last bearing 3, 2, 1. Contact faded.
Now we'll use time compression. Go to conditions. Floor is at 500 feet.
Make
Okay. Remember, you have to stop inside the circle and be above 50 feet or at 50 feet to release the SEAL team. What I'd like to do is come right closer to the center of that blue circle, because sometimes if you come to the edge you can release the SEAL team and then it won't register as mission accomplished. I'm getting another signal from that stronger signal from that cache, and that was over that way. He may be turned around and coming back. If that gets any stronger, we'll slow down. I think we're below his path here, his course. Yeah, it's getting a little bit stronger. Let's slow down to 10 knots,
Maneuvering on.
just to be safe. Floor is at 485 feet. Dive, set your depth to 400.
Make depth 400 feet, dive high.
Slowing down to 12 knots, 11 knots.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 10 knots.
Yeah, we're definitely getting stronger sonar pings. We may go back to 5 knots here shortly. But so far, they're not back on our chart.
Comment, dive at 400 feet, dive high.
Okay, floor is at 500 feet. I may cut some of this out, this journey down through here, because all it does is make the video longer and you're not really seeing anything happen except how we avoid being detected. So we'll leave some of it in. Sonar pings are pretty strong, so, but we're not, we don't detect the other boats yet, the other ships, so we can stay at 10 knots. The stronger one is off to the right, off to the east. That's the one I'm concerned about. The other one is in our baffles, so I suspect they're at about the same distance. I'd hate to slow down right now because we're doing so well at 10 knots, but if we need to go down to 5 knots and go to silent running, we will. Cashin is over there. Let's see where they are. Let's open up here and find the direction of these sonar pings. Okay, that one's over here. That one's over there. about where he was before. I suspect he's turned around and coming back. They are getting a little stronger. Almost a solid line. That was a solid line. Okay, helm. Rig for silent running.
Rig shift for ultra quiet.
Pings are getting just too. They're coming on too often. Let's see if we pick up any of these ships here now that we slowed down.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4, bearing 309.
There we go, we picked up the end is N. Now you won't regain contacts while you're going fast. That's for sure. And we picked up the end is N, which is over there. I suspect Sierra 6 is over in here. Cashin's probably over in there. And let's check the distance. I'm thinking about 30,000 yards, 40,000 yards. And his end seems to be around 42, which we don't care about. It's a merchant, but just using it for comparison. Now we're almost at our drop-off point. Let's see how those sonar pings are coming. They're both in our baffles. We've lost this one, which is good. One off to our northwest. We're still picking up the Cashin. Yeah, the Cashin. So we'll continue course 180. Let's zoom out and see if we can find a direction for that sonar ping. Now I don't see it. Oh, there he is. Okay, yeah, there's the one to the northwest too again. Now this one is at 059. That's the one I'm concerned about. So we'll keep an eye on that one.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 6, bearing 328.
Okay, look at that. He's not that far away. That's about the same distance as a Cashin might be. Let's see what Sierra 6 is. I think it's a warship. In fact, I know it is. Yeah, it's another Cashin.
Con sonar Sierra 6 is classified as escort.
So let's watch him as long as he showed up. Let's see what his course is, or direction is. He's at bearing 328, about 15,000 yards. That says 70,000 yards. That's an old return on the range. We're almost down to our destination. No reason to get panicky right now. Or too brave. Let's see if we can accelerate time a little bit. Floor is at 496 feet. We are compressing time. Until one of those warships shows up, we won't do anything. Just steady course.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 6, last bearing 328. Contact faded.
Hold it. Floor is at.
Make depth 250 feet. Dive by.
That's why in time compression you got to be careful of the seafloor. We almost did a nosedive or bottomed out. And what we also should be doing, watching out for minefields. Now the sonar man will report some minefields, so
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 049.
there's that Cashin. Let's get a bearing on him. We know it's 049. Let's see if he changes. It's showing 18,000 yards.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 355.
Let's go to Sierra 1 for a second. Sierra 1 was Andazan, and its noise level was 185 decibels. The Cashin is 165, so we probably would pick up the Andazan before we pick up the Cashin.
Con, dive at 250 feet. Dive by.
Okay, we can come back down to 300.
Make depth 300 feet. Dive by.
We must have gone over a sandbar there. I guess when things are under control, it doesn't hurt to go to the sub view. Take a look around, take a look at how far you are off the floor. In other words, watch where you're going.
Con, dive at 300 feet. Dive by.
Now we could come down another 50 feet.
Make depth 350 feet. Dive by.
And in our favor, we do have a weak duck layer at 135 feet. But it is very quiet. Ambient noise is 78 decibels. Let's go back to our plot.
Con, dive at 350 feet. Dive by.
We'll keep an eye on the floor depth right now. we'll use time compression. You know, when you're in time compression, another thing you can do too is keep your finger on the F9 key, which is the default key for time compression. That way, if you need to stop, you don't have to search your keyboard. You can just hit it. In other words, if the floor comes up like it is right now, just press F9, and we'll come up to 300.
Make depth 3008 dive I.
And we seem to have the same depth around this area, so we'll stay at 5 knots. Let's take a look at our sub. Now, if you should run into a minefield, which apparently there are none here, you will see the mines actually hanging up from they're anchored to the bottom, but they can be at different elevations or different depths, I should say.
08 dive I.
So I think that's kind of cool. And you can steer a path around them. And they're proximity mines, so you don't want to get close. Let's go back to the plot. And we could use our mini plot here for now. Let's try something here. Helm, come right. I'm sorry, come left, heading 189.
Come right to 189 Helm I.
We'll head more towards the center of the circle. We'll shorten it up a little bit. And as you can see on the floor bottom, there are some shallower areas around here, so you have to be a little bit careful. It's deeper over probably around 030, obviously. Go back to our plot.
Con Helm. Steady course.
Now we're getting close, so that's a good thing. Pings are getting a little bit intense. Let's come down to 350.
Make depth 3508 dive I.
Especially this ping over here to the northwest. Well, he's not too bad either. I mean, as far as intensity, they're pretty close together. And once we drop out the SEAL team, we should get a message right above our conditions window, or
Comment dive at 3508 dive I.
right here, right above this tab. Now there's the Cashin. Obviously he's coming back on his patrol route. It's at 16,000 yards. Bearing a 034. He's doing 15 knots, which is normal. If he was up to like 24 knots or whatever, I'd be very concerned. He can do 36 knots. As I said before, don't get impatient. Don't get to the edge of the circle and try to release your SEAL team because the mission may not count. We'll get deep within the blue circle. While we're waiting here, I'll set the torpedoes to surface search, because that apparently is what we have to worry about, which are the warships. No submarine contacts as of yet. We do have a Moss loaded. Let's check our weapons. We have 1 Moss, and we have 7 Ed caps. We do have VLS, we have 16 TASMs. Floors at 406 will come up, 300.
Depth 3008, die by.
Let's take a look at our sub. As you can see, we were getting a little bit close to the floor. Besides, we have to come up to 50 feet when we drop the team off anyway. But I'm trying to stay as deep as possible until we get to our drop-off point. Now this... This part of the mission may be a little bit boring, but not when you're doing it yourself. It's a little bit intense, especially when those sonar pings get a little bit stronger.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 009. Contact faded.
Caching is at 15,000 yards, 15,500. 15,500. As I said before, one of our mission goals here is not to get detected. So we don't want to get into combat. We're approaching the blue circle, getting very close. Floor is at 388 feet. Let's take the 387. Let's take a look at our sub. Yes, we are approaching a shallower area, but I think our drop-off point will be up probably right around in here. I don't think we have to go over that hump. Okay, helm. Come left, steady course, 180.
Come left to 180. Helm aye.
Floor is at 376 feet. We have 76 feet below the keel. Now it says we are in the Spec Ops deployment zone. Come to a stop above 100 feet to deploy, but even though it says we're in the zone, I'm going to go in a little bit deeper. Just to be safe.
Con helm. Steady course.
Well, it's the second warning we got. Not warning, but second time they told us it's okay to deploy. And it probably is okay to deploy at this point. Now the Cashin is in, you can see he's in his turn right now. He should be going back northwest, or I'm sorry, northeast. You do have another Cashin. I suspect he's right over in this area, close to the Andazan. He's not detected, of course. I believe we're safe to deploy at this point. We're not near the edge, so what we'll do is we'll come to a stop.
Make turns for 0 knots, maneuvering aye.
Then we'll come up to 50 feet. Using ballast only. And watch over here for the spec ops to be deployed successfully. We're at 3 knots. Passing 200 feet. Two knots, 150 feet.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 009.
Okay, Spec Ops team is away. Apparently they can deploy at 2 knots. Hopefully that's a successful mission. Now let's change course.
Come right to 0, 0. Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering aye.
Okay, you can see over here the Spec Ops team is away, so it should be a success. Come right to 000. What I'd like to do here is turn around, and then we'll end the mission so that we're at least facing the right way. In other words, I want to be facing northeast or north. And once we end this mission, we can do it right within the blue circle. We'll come back to our main map, and we probably will run into a warship or something of that sort. Now, what we want to do is probably come off, we'll be heading this way, northwest, north-northwest.
Con, dive at 508, dive aye. Make depth 108,
You can come back down
dive
to
aye.
200, no problem. Let's see where the Cashin is reportedly. He's at 16,000 yards, 15 knots. You should be on the northeasterly course. at this point. This patrol route, so that might be okay for us, because we're going to head off straight north and probably then northwest.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 009. Contact faded.
We've almost completed our turn. We're at course 305, 3010, or 310. Like I said, we could probably end right now. It shouldn't be a problem. Course 324. I'm delaying, hoping the cash-in will be in the other direction. Not that we can't take care of them, but we do want to make it back home.
2008 dive high.
We don't want to make any mistakes at this point. We're at 349. Okay, we're within 10 degrees of our set course. Let's end this mission right now. Ooh, and we see a cash-in. Let's just see something here. He is going northeast. There's the land in the south. It's kind of, there's about where we are, where my mouse pointer is. Well, maybe over here somewhat. So he is still going northeast, which is good for us. Now let's see if we can leave combat. Yes, we can. SEAL team deployed. Leave combat. Continue. Okay. SEAL team reports they are in and now in business. Continue. On the base. NATO Special Forces guerrilla raids. That's a good thing. Return immediately to Holy Lock for repairs and to replenish stores. That mission is completed on the Red Storm Rising. Now let's make it home. Oop, we were discovered there. Let's change course. Stay pretty much to the south here, along Norway. We'll save our mission before we come back into port, and we'll end the video there. So thanks for watching, appreciate it. Mr. Captain, Salty. Let's see, save. And we'll quit. Thanks for watching again.